Fun 107, Michael, Rock, Lauren, and Larry. It is 7:45, and one of the biggest stories definitely around here for sure. This became a nationwide story and even an international story right out of Westport with F&R Auto and Palace Pizza coming to having a little argument. It was videotaped, it was audio taped, and put on the internet for everybody to see, and people coming down hard on F&R Auto, on Yelp, and on Google, Facebook, and everywhere. And we were coming down hard on F&R Auto yesterday because of what we saw on that video. We're what I called adult bullies. And we have the, is he the sales manager?
Yes, sir.
Gary Batista, the sales manager at F&R Auto. Were you on that video?
No, not at all. I came in a few days later. The manager at that time is no longer there. I replaced him.
So let's just, I guess we'll start here with, there was a statement that appeared on fun107.com yesterday.
And this is the one you sent in, right?
I released a statement yesterday,
right, so,
and then everybody that
let's read through the statement, and because there are a few questions that a number of people we've called in this morning to ask you. All right, so on behalf of the owner, who was not present during the taping of this video, who's the owner, by the way?
The owner is, there's a couple owners. There's Frank and there's Dylan.
What's Frank's last name?
I'm not sure I want to put it out there.
Is it Frank Carrero?
It's to the point where everybody's phone is blowing up with prank calls and everything.
Yeah. It's Frank Carrero. Right. I mean, that's his name. So Frank Carrero's the owner, and his son is acting owner. What does that mean?
Well, he looks out for the dealerships day to day with myself.
Okay. So Frank, the owner, is not usually there day to day?
Not every single day, but he's very hands-on.
Was he there yesterday?
Was he there yesterday? No.
So on a day, like, yesterday's a pretty tough day to own F&R Auto. He's not at the place?
Yesterday and the day before was quite tough, yeah.
Yeah, so, but he's not at his dealership when that's going on?
Because he was out of town.
Oh,
he was
okay.
out of town.
I don't know. I'd get back, but whatever. Okay, so during the taping of this video, he was not there. Management,
no.
We will like to publicly apologize for the actions that led to this situation. Yeah. This embarrassing video gone viral on the internet was not released by any employee of F&R Auto Sales.
No, it was not.
It was released by who?
It was a contractor that that knew the owner, that has done work for years for the owner, working on the computers. And as you can see, he was in the video talking to that's the guy in the blue shirt?
There was a guy at the bottom left of the video.
And the left-hand side with all the computers, with the laptop, and he had 3 computer screens in front of him because he was, doing some technical work for us, which gave us technical difficulties throughout this whole thing.
So the IT guy posted the video. Why would he do that? What would be his motive to do that?
I have no idea.
Does he have
a very smart man, but made a very stupid mistake.
Does he have access to F&R Auto's YouTube account?
I guess so. He does everything for the computer side. We're car guys. We sell cars.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, my grandson's walking for the first time. I'd love to put it on YouTube. I don't know how.
So it's probably safe to say because he deals with all the computer stuff, he most likely has access to the YouTube channel.
He probably does. He probably does. And it's a shame because we are all infuriated because of this situation, because he did what he did. And we have to do what we have to do in order to, because of the situation with him. This is very bad.
Oh, yes, it is.
Say the least.
That's an understatement.
We're looking at
yes, definitely.
We're looking at a photo.
You know what William Churchill said? He said, bad news goes around the world before, good news gets a chance to, get out of bed and put its socks on.
Very
true.
What I
mean?
So we're looking at a screenshot of a YouTube search that says the video was uploaded by Frank Carrero.
So but that's not true.
Okay.
I am going on record. That is not true.
Okay.
I don't know if, whose name the account was under. Maybe it was under Frank's name, but he uploaded the video. There is no doubt about it. Frank Guerrero does not, go on YouTube, and he's a businessman.
That's fine. So let's put that there. Let's say he didn't.
Yes, let's put that out there.
We'll take
he
that.
Did not do this.
We'll take you at your word at that.
Protected.
We'll take you at your word at that. But
can guarantee
that does not change the behavior that was caught on that video. I don't think that the most egregious thing that was done was not uploading it to the internet. Actually, that's good. So to show to everybody what was going on there. So
now,
that's not a sin in my mind. The sin what was going on in that video.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Now, speaking of which, you did an interview yesterday, and you explained in the video, in an interview, that the woman that was in the video has been let go.
Yes, sir.
What happened? Because I don't remember.
Now, wait. Why was she let go? Because of what happened?
And like I said, she was a good salesperson. She was very motivated. But like I said, I got there 2 days. I knew her first name. I did not know her last name or anything. But when you're swearing on tape in your
so it was the swearing.
Somebody.
But she was not the only one swearing.
Right. So there was that other guy. What about him? Is he fired too?
In the top right.
No, we have to take actions on that. We're trying to straighten this whole thing out. But there was actions that had to be made. There was actions that had to be put into plan, and there will be disciplinary actions. Going forward. This is not over.
Hey, how are you going to sell cars? No, seriously, I'm not even kidding. How the heck are you going to sell cars?
Like, what is the plan?
I understand that. And it's a bad thing. I've been working at dealerships where they come around and they pick at you, and I work for numerous dealerships where bad things like this have happened, and then it dies down. Hopefully, this will die down because it was a stupid mistake.
It must have
made by a contractor, an outside contractor.
It's going to be incredibly difficult to recover from this.
Hold on. That is not true. Because that woman was not an outside contractor, and that other guy was not an outside contractor.
And that's why she had to be terminated.
So now, Frank, he was not in the building when that happened, huh? Is that what you're saying?
No, absolutely not.
Can you play the caller, Larry? Because we got a call here. Just play this over the air for him.
Let's see here.
It's on this.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, you got to make sure you slow that down because she wanted to remain anonymous.
It could only have been released.
Now, hold on 1 second. This is a former employee of yours.
Okay, go ahead.
So this is what the employee has to say.
Can you hear this, Gary?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I can hear.
It could only have been released by Esmeralda because the owner, Frank, who was present at the time, because during the video, a larger woman in white knocked on the door and went into Frank's office, which is only unlocked while he's there. For one,
no,
he
that's
was
not
there.
true. That's not true. The secretary has the key to that office. He was not in the building at all.
Okay.
He was not in the building at all.
The person on the left, the balding gentleman who was taking the money back from him, his name is Ernie. He's the one who set up all the cameras for the owner.
Right, he's the tech guy. He's the contractor. He does not work for Esmeralda.
Is all on Frank's, the owner. He runs all the cameras. So I know for a fact that the only person who had access to that would be Ernie or Frank himself.
Okay, so then that goes to what I was saying. That's tech. That's the tech guy.
Yeah.
He runs the computers and everything else. And he is a contractor. He does not stay there day by day. He's not there 7 days a week.
So you're saying Frank was not in the building? Frank was not in the building on Saturday.
Frank was out of the building. All right. So what's happening today?
Where do you go? Where do you go from here?
No, because there's something happening today. You're getting together with Pizza Guy.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah,
that's what the plan was. That's what the plan was. I don't know if they backed up because the too much media coverage. Because the man that owns the pizza place is a very humble man. He has a heart of gold. I don't know if that was the case, but we are going to get together with Jared and straighten this whole thing out. Because this was appalling, and I apologize.
Would you classify
everybody at the pizza place and Jared?
Would you classify what happened on that videotape as bullying?
As bullying? I just there's no words that can explain what happened. I am infuriated. I can't.
Do you have kids?
Yes, I do.
Did they
and
see
a grandson.
This? Did they see the video?
I haven't talked to them yet. No,
yeah.
I haven't talked to them yet about this. No. They're older. They're grown-ups.
Mm-hmm. So you wanted to, offer an apology, I guess, to the man.
Oh,
Jared.
yes, Jared.
Yeah.
To Jared, yes.
So you're not sure, though, whether or not that meeting is going to happen now?
Well, it is going to happen. We just have to figure out where and when to happen, because we don't want it to be any more of a circus.
We should have thought about that Saturday.
I know. Like I said, I was not there. Because if I was the acting manager at that time, that would have never went on.
Can I just say,
because
what bothers me? You know what bothers me about the apology that you released to Fun107.com? It focuses more on who put up the video to the internet. I think that doesn't matter.
I know, and I apologize for that.
It seems like you're trying to deflect what the real issue here is, and the real issue is what was on that video was disgusting.
It was rushed. That apology was rushed. Nina from another station kept calling me saying she needed it by a certain thing, and me and two other secretaries were trying to draft it up. And there was so much I wanted to say, and there was so little time to say it, and I don't know. They cut pieces, and. And
are you surprised? Are you surprised at how big this story got?
Am I surprised? I am. Words cannot describe how surprised I am.
Well, I'm going to keep my offer because the humiliation of this pizza guy was so public.
Right.
We have made an offer to you, F&R Auto. I'm not sure if you know about it or not. If everybody in that room, I think they're all equally guilty. If everybody in that room goes and apologizes to this man and videotapes it the way you videotaped the humiliation, we will publicly show that on fun107.com, because I think that really is the only, tit for tat in this. Pardon the expression.
Yes, I've talked to all parties, and not one of them refuses to apologize.
Good.
They are all up for it. It's about getting them all together, contacting all of them, and
videotape it. You should videotape it and put it up on the internet. Gary.
Okay, all right.
Thank
you.
Very
dangerous nowadays to put anything on.
Well, I guess we learned that, didn't we? Gary, thanks a lot.
Hey,
I don't know how you're going to sell a car, but
real
whatever.
Quick, I forgot to ask Gary this, because this question came up too. The the security footage that did get released, isn't there some sort of legality thing with recording audio?
Great question, yes.
Audio, we see the dealership was broken into before, okay? And, we didn't have much to go on, we couldn't hear. So, legally we researched and everything. If you have signs posted that you are being, audio recorded and video recorded,
so there
and
are
I
signs,
can't really speak on it.
Well,
are there signs posted that say that?
There are signs posted.
That says the audio as well?
Numerous.
Because there are some wiretapping issues there. So
Wiretapping issues?
Are there signs posted that audio is being recorded as well?
Yes,
Okay.
Most definitely.
Yeah.
Most definitely.
Well, I gotta say, you didn't show up, but at least you did call. You faced the music, and we'll.
I did an interview on Channel 6 last night, and of course they only had me saying like two things, and like I said, a lot of people concentrate on the bad and not what we're trying to do to rectify this. And
well,
I want everybody to know that we are sorry.
The common, if you've read any of these internet comments.
They're ugly.
The theme is it's too little, too late. But I gotta say,
exactly.
I gotta say that the Yelp comments, even you must find them funny, because a few of them are ridiculous.
Well, I find nothing funny about this at all. And excuse me for giggling. I find nothing funny about this at all because I feel for Jared. I feel that nobody should talk to anybody in the service industry like that. I feel like nobody should talk to in any kind of business.
Hey, since the video
should be talked to like
since
that.
the video was released, I think it was released actually Tuesday night. Has anybody come to buy a car?
Great
We've
question.
had sales. We've had sales. Yes.
Okay.
Would you buy a car from you?
Would I buy a
from
car
F&R Auto Sales? Would you buy a car from you?
Well, see, me being the manager, I am straightforward. I am trusting. When you meet me and you come talk to me, you will buy a vehicle. And that's not just being conceited. I just take care of my customers. It's just a shame that happened. And if I was there, it wouldn't have happened.
Talk about creating a challenge for yourself.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Gary,
thanks for go uphill.
Thanks for calling in.
Yeah. Did you want to leave the listeners with any last words?
Yeah. You have the last
say it that
word.
way, but I mean, what would you like to be left the listeners with?
What final impression do you want to give with them?
I would just like to say that we are all sorry. From F&R, we are all sorry, and we had no idea that, this was going to be, the only one man knew that this was going to be released, and I apologize.
What is he saying? What have you talked to him about? I mean, are you going to sever a relationship with him as far as?
Oh, that's going to be done. Yes.
Yeah.
How can you have a relationship after that?
Yeah.
How can you employ somebody like that? Have him come work on your computers again.
You also mentioned in the interview that you and Jared or F&R Auto and Jared are pretty much on the same page as far as everyone likes each other.
Oh, yes, most definitely. Most definitely. Like I said, the guy from the pizza place, the owner came over, gave us a certificate, and he apologized to us. And I said, you have no reason to apologize to us, It was just appalling, the whole thing. And from the bottom of my heart, I am sorry I wasn't there, and I wasn't the manager.
Well, no, it's not about you. It's about the company, I think. But
excuse me?
I said it's not really about you. It's about the company. And about
I know. But any company I work for, I'm going to.
Have you considered quitting and getting a different job at a place that doesn't do things like this?
Well, I'm just trying to make it a better dealership now. I'm trying to, build from this, hopefully.
Gary, thanks for calling in. Hey, listen, have a good weekend. I think you deserve this weekend. It's been a pretty tough week for you guys.